Ladies and gentlemen, there are moments in life when others will doubt you. They will question your abilities, your dreams, your potential, and your vision. They will tell you that what you're attempting is impossible, that it can't be done, or that you're not capable of achieving it. The world, in all its skepticism, will try to impose limitations on you. And in those moments, the temptation to listen to the noise around you can be overwhelming. But I want to tell you something today. The best way to respond to doubt is not with words, but with action. Too often we give in to the voices of criticism, allowing them to shape how we see ourselves and how we approach our goals. We look to the opinions of others and measure our worth based on their assessments of us. But let me remind you, your worth is not defined by the opinions of others. Your potential is not shaped by the limits that others place on you. You were born to do more, to achieve more, and to become more than anyone ever thought possible. Prove them wrong, not by defending yourself with empty words or justifications, but by showing them through your actions. When they say you can't do, when they doubt your abilities, rise to the challenge. When they tell you it's too hard, push through the obstacles and demonstrate the power within you. Action is the ultimate proof that doubt can't hold you back. It is in your actions that your greatness will be revealed. You see, every person who has ever achieved greatness faced opposition. Every leader, every innovator, every trailblazer had to overcome someone telling them they were not enough or that their vision was too big. These people didn't waste time defending their dreams or explaining themselves to the doubters. Instead, they put their energy into doing the work, taking the steps, and making progress. And in doing so, they proved the doubters wrong, not with words, but with results. The world is full of critics, people who will question your path, your methods, and your destination. But understand this, critics don't determine your value, success, or your destiny. You do. You are the one who has the power to shape your future. When you take action, when you move forward with determination, when you persist in the face of adversity, you demonstrate to the world that no one can define you except yourself. And while others may not see your potential in the beginning, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Often the very things that others doubt about you are the things that will propel you to greatness. Your uniqueness, your vision, your strength, they are yours alone. But they will not reveal their full power unless you believe in them enough to take action. Your success is not determined by the opinions of others, but by your ability to press forward despite those opinions. You are going to face resistance. There will be times when the road seems impossible. There will be days when you feel like you've been knocked down, when the doubts are louder than your dreams, and when the obstacles seem insurmountable. But here's the truth, it's in those moments that your character is shaped, your resilience is built, and your future is forged. Every time you rise after a setback, every time you push forward despite the odds, every time you continue to work toward your goal despite the skepticism of others, you prove that you are not defined by your circumstances or the opinions of others. You prove that you are capable of far more than they could ever imagine. When others tell you it can't be done, remember this, they don't know what you're capable of. They don't know the depths of your determination, the strength of your will, or the power of your belief. You are the only one who truly understands your potential. You are the one who has been given the vision, the idea, the dream. And you are the one who must take action to make it a reality. Do not wait for validation from those around you. Do not look for permission to succeed. You have everything within you to prove them wrong. There's a saying that the greatest revenge is success. And while revenge may not be the right word, the sentiment is true. The best way to show the doubters, the critics, and the naysayers that they were wrong is not by engaging in conflict or arguments, but by showing them through the fruits of your labor. Your success is the clearest evidence that you are capable, that your vision is valid, and that your potential is limitless. You must believe in your potential even when no one else does. You must trust that you are worthy of success even when others try to convince you otherwise. And most importantly, you must act. Action is the proof that your vision is more than just a dream. It is the proof that you are committed to your purpose, that you are willing to do whatever it takes to bring your vision to life. When you act, you break free from the limitations that others have tried to place on you. When you act, you step into your power, and that power is unstoppable. There will be times when you feel alone in your journey. The path may seem uncertain, and the voices of doubt may grow louder. But remember this, you are never alone in your pursuit of greatness. You are surrounded by the infinite potential within you. And that potential is far greater than any doubt or criticism that you may encounter along the way. You have the ability to rise above it all, to push through the noise, and to achieve what others thought was impossible. Do not let the doubts of others limit your vision. Do not let the opinions of the world tell you what you are capable of. Your dreams are yours to pursue, and only you can bring them to fruition. Don't let anyone else define your potential or tell you what you can or can't do. Prove them wrong with your actions, your perseverance, and your unwavering belief in yourself. The greatest gift you can give yourself is to believe in your dreams. The second greatest gift you can give yourself is to act on those beliefs with courage and conviction. When you do, you will prove to the world, and most importantly to yourself, that you are capable of achieving everything you've ever dreamed of. So when the world doubts you, when people question your path, when the critics tell you it can't be done, don't argue. Don't waste time explaining yourself. Simply act. Show them through your work, your persistence, and your success that they were wrong. And let your success be the loudest response they'll ever hear. Those will arise. This is an undeniable truth in every person's journey. No matter who you are, where you come from, or how ambitious your dreams are, you will face moments of doubt. It could come from within as a whisper in the back of your mind, questioning whether you're truly capable of achieving what you've set out to do. Or it may come from external sources, the naysayers, the critics, the people who are quick to tell you that your goals are unrealistic or that you are not worthy of success. It might even be the voice of past failures, reminding you of every time things didn't go as planned. And in those moments, doubt can feel overwhelming. It can paralyze you, make you second guess your every decision, and convince you that giving up might be the only choice. But the truth is, doubt is not a signal that you are incapable. It is simply a part of the human experience, a natural reaction to stepping outside your comfort zone. When you are reaching for something beyond your current reality, when you are striving to achieve something great, doubt will inevitably show up. It's not a sign that you should quit or that you're not meant for success. In fact, doubt is often the first signal that you are on the right path, because it comes only when you are pushing yourself towards something greater than where you are right now. The question is not whether doubt will arise, but how you will respond when it does. The most important thing to understand is that doubt does not define you, nor does it determine your success. Doubt is simply a fleeting feeling, one that will pass if you choose not to give it power. The key to overcoming doubt is not to eliminate it altogether, because as I mentioned, it will always be there, but to choose to rise above it. To recognize it for what it is, a challenge that tests your resolve and a reminder that you are on the brink of something extraordinary. When doubt arises, many people start to question their own abilities. They look at their circumstances, their failures, or the opinions of others and begin to wonder if they truly have what it takes to succeed. They might start comparing themselves to others who seem to have it all together and feel as though they are falling short. But comparison is one of the most dangerous traps you can fall into when dealing with doubt. Every person has their own unique journey. They have faced their own struggles, their own fears, and their own doubts. Just because someone else's path appears easier or faster does not mean that you are any less capable of achieving your goals. Your journey is your own, and the only person you should compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. Growth happens when you focus on your own progress, not on how you measure up to someone else. Another common reaction to doubt is to shrink back, to take fewer risks, or to settle for what's safe and familiar. Doubt can make you want to avoid the discomfort of taking bold action. It can convince you to play small, to stick with what's comfortable, and to stay within the boundaries of what you already know. But the only way to grow is to embrace discomfort, to step into the unknown, and to take risks. Every great achievement comes with discomfort and uncertainty. If you allow doubt to stop you from taking action, you will never see what you are truly capable of. It is only through stepping into the unknown, through taking risks and pushing past your fear, that you will discover the strength, resilience, and creativity that lie within you. Doubt is also a powerful tool for self-reflection. It forces you to ask yourself hard questions about your goals, your motives, and your values. When doubt arises, it is an opportunity to reassess your vision and ensure that it aligns with your true desires. Sometimes doubt surfaces because we are chasing goals that aren't truly ours. We may be influenced by what others expect of us, by societal norms, or by what we think we should want, rather than what we genuinely desire. In these moments, doubt can act as a guiding light, prompting us to reconnect with our deeper purpose and adjust our path accordingly. It's not always about pushing through doubt without question. It's also about listening to it and using it as a catalyst for growth and clarity. While doubt can be a valuable tool for introspection, it can also be a source of frustration and self-sabotage if we allow it to control us. It is crucial to recognize that doubt does not have the power to dictate your future unless you let it. Just because doubt arises does not mean that you should abandon your goals. It's important to develop the mental discipline to push through doubt, to keep moving forward even when you don't feel completely certain. This is where trust in yourself comes in. You must learn to trust that even in the midst of uncertainty, you have the ability to figure things out, to adapt, and to find solutions to the problems that arise. Trust is not about being confident all the time. It's about having faith in your own ability to navigate challenges and find your way, even when the road ahead is unclear. Doubt is often accompanied by fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. These fears can be paralyzing, but they are also signs that you are stretching beyond your limits. Fear and doubt are signals that you are growing, that you are moving into new territory where you have never been before. It's easy to think that fear means you should turn back or play it safe, but it's important to realize that fear and doubt are not signs to stop. They are signs that you are pushing the boundaries of your comfort zone and stepping into new possibilities. The more you confront fear and doubt, the less power they have over you. Every time you act despite fear, you are proving to yourself that you can handle whatever comes your way. When doubt arises, it's also important to remember that your success is not determined by how quickly or easily things happen. There will be setbacks along the way, and you will encounter obstacles that seem insurmountable. But success is not about avoiding challenges, it's about persisting in the face of them. The most successful people in the world are not the ones who never experience doubt or failure. They are the ones who keep going even when things get difficult. They understand that doubt is a natural part of the process and that it is not something to fear, but something to embrace as part of the journey. It's important to create a mindset that sees doubt as an opportunity, not a roadblock. When you shift your perspective and recognize that doubt is not a reflection of your limitations, but a challenge to your strength and determination, you can begin to use it as fuel to propel you forward. Every moment of doubt is a chance to prove yourself. Every moment of uncertainty is a chance to show yourself what you're made of. The more you challenge doubt, the more you will realize that it has no real power over you. You are the one who decides whether or not to let it control your actions. Ultimately, doubt is not something to be feared or avoided. It is something to be embraced and used as a tool for growth. The presence of doubt in your life is not an indication of weakness or failure. It is an indication that you are pushing your limits and striving for something greater. The more you confront and overcome doubt, the stronger you will become, the more resilient you will be, and the more capable you will be of achieving the greatness that lies within you. Remember, doubt will arise, but it is how you respond to it that determines your success. Embrace doubt as a part of the process and let it guide you toward the incredible potential that lies within you. Words are powerful. They have the ability to inspire, to motivate, and to create change. However, there is one truth that often gets overlooked: words alone are not enough. The most eloquent speeches, the most compelling promises, and the grandest declarations cannot substitute for the work that needs to be done. Action is the true force that turns ideas into reality. It is through action that dreams are realized, goals are achieved, and progress is made. And in a world where it is easy to speak, it is far more difficult to do. But it is through doing, through the consistent application of effort, that we prove to ourselves and to others what we are truly capable of. We live in a time when words have become increasingly easy to come by. Social media, blogs, podcasts, and videos allow anyone to share their thoughts, ideas, and philosophies with the world. It has never been easier to talk about what you want to achieve, to express your desires, or to convince others of your potential. But in all of this noise, one thing remains clear: talking about your goals is not the same as achieving them. The world does not remember you for what you said, it remembers you for what you did. Action speaks louder than any words ever could. It is easy to get caught up in the excitement of a new idea, to talk about all the things you plan to accomplish and how you intend to change the world. But the real test comes when it's time to act. There is a vast difference between speaking about your potential and actually fulfilling it. Anyone can say they want to be successful, but it is the ones who put in the work, the effort, and the dedication who actually see their success materialize. It's easy to speak of ambition, but far more difficult to follow through with the actions that are required to bring those ambitions to life. Action requires more than words. It demands commitment. It demands sacrifice. It requires that you show up every day, regardless of how you feel, regardless of the obstacles that may stand in your way. It's one thing to talk about your dreams, but it's another thing entirely to pursue them relentlessly, day in and day out. Action demands that you take responsibility for your goals. It requires that you step out of your comfort zone and face challenges head on. The road to success is rarely smooth or straightforward. It is filled with setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. But it is through action that you navigate these challenges and continue moving forward. The moment you stop acting, the moment you stop taking consistent steps toward your goals, is the moment your dreams begin to fade. There is a saying that goes, talk is cheap, and while it is true that words can inspire and provide clarity, it is through action that the real work is done. It's easy to talk about what you want in life, to make plans, to create goals. But what separates those who succeed from those who don't is their willingness to take action, even when the path is unclear, even when the outcome is uncertain. The most successful people in the world did not achieve greatness by talking about it, they achieved it by doing. They put in the work. They took the necessary steps. They faced the challenges head on and they kept moving forward even when the results weren't immediate. It's easy to be motivated at the start of a new venture. At the beginning of any new project or endeavor, there is excitement, there is energy, and there is a sense of possibility. But as time passes, the excitement fades and the reality of the work sets in. This is where most people falter. They stop taking action because the results are not immediate or because they encounter obstacles that seem insurmountable. But the true test of your commitment lies in how you respond when the initial excitement wears off. Will you continue to take action even when things get tough? Will you remain committed to your goals when the progress isn't as fast as you had hoped? This is where the difference is made. Those who succeed understand that the process is not always glamorous. It is not always easy. But they also understand that the only way to achieve anything is through persistent, consistent action. One of the biggest challenges when it comes to action is overcoming fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. These are all common fears that hold people back from taking the steps necessary to achieve their goals. It's easy to talk about success and how you want to change the world, but it's much harder to actually put yourself out there and take risks. Action often requires that you face your fears and step into the unknown. But it is in these moments of uncertainty that growth occurs. It is in these moments of fear and doubt that you learn what you are truly capable of. If you allow fear to stop you, if you allow it to hold you back, you will never achieve anything. Fear is natural, but it should never dictate your actions. The more you face your fears and take action in spite of them, the less power fear will have over you. Another important aspect of action is consistency. It's easy to take a few steps toward your goals and then get distracted, discouraged, or sidetracked. But the key to achieving anything in life is consistency. Success is not a one-time event. It is the result of consistent effort over time. It's about showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it, even when the progress seems slow. Consistency is what builds momentum. It's what turns small efforts into significant results. It's what separates those who talk about their goals from those who actually achieve them. You cannot expect to make real progress without putting in consistent, sustained effort. Small actions compounded over time lead to big results. And it's through this consistency that you prove your commitment, not just to others, but to yourself. Action is also about taking responsibility. It's easy to blame circumstances, other people, or external factors for why things aren't going the way you want them to. But the truth is, your success is in your hands. You are the one who has the power to change your situation. Waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for the right conditions, or waiting for someone else to give you permission will only keep you stuck. Action means taking full responsibility for your dreams and your outcomes. It means understanding that no one is going to do it for you. If you want something, you must be willing to do what it takes to make it happen. When it comes to achieving your goals, the only thing that truly matters is your ability to take consistent, deliberate action. Talking about your dreams, your goals, or your vision is easy. It's natural to want to share your ideas and get validation from others. But words alone will never make your dreams a reality. It is the daily persistent action that will transform your aspirations into tangible results. It's the effort you put in when no one is watching, the steps you take when no one is applauding, that will ultimately define your success. The world does not remember the talkers, it remembers the doers. It remembers those who were willing to do the work no matter how difficult, no matter how long it took. It remembers those who took action and in doing so, proved that they had the courage, the resilience, and the dedication to achieve their dreams. Action over words is the true path to success. It is the one thing that will set you apart from the crowd and ensure that you are remembered not for what you said, but for what you accomplished. So the next time doubt creeps in, or when you feel the temptation to talk about what you want rather than doing it, remember this success is not about what you say, it's about what you do. And if you are willing to act, willing to put in the work, and willing to stay committed, you will prove to yourself and to the world that you have what it takes to achieve greatness. Success is the best response to those who doubt you, criticize you, or question your abilities. It speaks louder than any words you could ever say, and is the ultimate proof that you have the capacity to overcome challenges, transform your circumstances, and prove your worth. Success is not just the culmination of hard work, but a testament to resilience, determination, and the unwavering belief in your potential. It is the response that silences the critics, confounds the doubters, and validates your efforts in ways that words cannot. When you succeed, you demonstrate that the obstacles that others thought would defeat you were merely stepping stones on your path to greatness. Everyone faces criticism in life, whether from peers, family members, or society at large. It's a part of the human experience. Some people criticize because they are jealous, some because they fear change, and others simply because they don't understand your vision. But no matter the reason for the criticism, it is important to understand that it is not a reflection of your worth or your potential. Criticism often arises from a place of ignorance or insecurity. People who have never taken the risk to pursue their own dreams are quick to dismiss yours. People who have not overcome adversity themselves may try to convince you that your journey is futile. But here's the truth: the only opinion that truly matters is your own. You must learn to filter out the noise and trust that your vision, your dreams, and your goals are valid. In the face of doubt, the best thing you can do is let your actions speak for themselves and let your success be the proof that you are on the right path. When you respond to criticism with action and perseverance, you show the world that you are not defined by the opinions of others. Success is the best answer to those who doubt your abilities. It is easy to become discouraged when you feel misunderstood or when people doubt your potential. It's natural to seek validation and approval, but relying on external validation can be detrimental to your growth. You need to learn to trust yourself, your decisions, and your capacity to achieve your goals. The best response is not to argue or explain, but to keep moving forward with determination and purpose. Let your actions and results do the talking for you. When you consistently show up and work towards your goals, your success will be the ultimate proof of your capability. One of the most empowering aspects of success is that it allows you to control the narrative of your life. When you achieve your goals, you take ownership of your story. You become the author of your journey, and your success is a reflection of the effort you have put in, the sacrifices you have made, and the mindset you have cultivated. Success is not a random occurrence. It is the result of focused intention, hard work, and a commitment to growth. When you succeed, you demonstrate to the world that you have the power to shape your own destiny. Your success becomes the best response to those who doubted your ability to achieve it. It is a clear and undeniable statement that you are right all along. Too often, people allow criticism to derail them from their path. They allow the negative opinions of others to dictate their actions, making them question their abilities, their decisions, and their potential. But when you allow others to define your worth, you are giving them control over your life. Instead, take control of your narrative and your journey. Respond to criticism by continuing to move forward, even when it feels hard, even when others may not understand your vision. The more you keep progressing, the less power the critics will have over you. When you focus on your goals and remain committed to your purpose, your success becomes inevitable, and it becomes the best form of retaliation against those who doubted you. The road to success is never easy. It is filled with obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But it is precisely in those moments of difficulty that your true strength is revealed. When you continue moving forward despite the challenges, you send a clear message: you are not easily defeated. You are not deterred by adversity. You have the courage to keep going even when the path is unclear. This resilience is what fuels success. It is the ability to persist in the face of adversity that ultimately separates the successful from those who give up too soon. And when you succeed despite the odds, your success becomes a powerful statement to everyone who ever doubted you. Success is also a reflection of your mindset. It's about believing that you are worthy of success and that you have the power to create the life you desire. If you believe in your potential, you will take the necessary steps to bring your dreams to life. If you doubt yourself, however, you will hesitate, procrastinate, and sabotage your own efforts. Belief in yourself is the foundation of success. When you trust in your abilities and your vision, you will take the consistent action necessary to bring your goals to fruition. Your belief in yourself and your ability to achieve your goals is the key to turning your vision into reality. And when you succeed, you prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. Success is the result of persistence. It's not about how quickly you reach your goals or how many times you fail along the way. It's about the ability to keep going, to learn from your mistakes, and to grow stronger with each challenge. The people who succeed are the ones who never give up, no matter how many obstacles they face. They understand that success is not a straight path. It is a journey filled with twists and turns. But through persistence, they stay focused on their vision, continuing to move forward, even when progress seems slow. And when success finally comes, it is the culmination of all the effort, the setbacks, and the perseverance. Your success becomes a reflection of your refusal to quit, your determination to keep going, and your unwavering commitment to your goals. One of the greatest gifts of success is that it enables you to become a source of inspiration for others. When you achieve your dreams, you show others that it is possible to overcome the odds, to push through the challenges, and to create the life you want. Your success becomes a beacon of hope for those who are struggling to believe in themselves. When others see you succeed, they realize that their dreams are achievable too. And this is one of the most powerful aspects of success. It has the ability to inspire and uplift others. When you prove that it is possible to overcome the obstacles in your life and achieve your goals, you give others the courage to do the same. You become a living example that success is not reserved for a select few. It is available to anyone who is willing to work for it. When you focus on your own growth and success, you stop worrying about what others think. You stop seeking approval or validation from external sources. Instead, you become driven by your own vision, your own goals, and your own sense of purpose. This shift in mindset is crucial to your success. The moment you stop worrying about what others think of you, you free yourself from the limitations that their opinions impose. You can then take bold action towards your goals without fear of judgment. Your success becomes the result of your own efforts, not the validation of others. And when you achieve that success, it will be your best response to the world. Success is the best response because it is the most authentic form of validation. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone. You don't need to justify your decisions or actions. Your success speaks for itself. It is the ultimate proof that you were right, that you had the vision, the determination, and the ability to make it happen. The best way to prove your worth to the world is not through words, but through results. When you succeed, you show the world that you have what it takes. You show them that you are more than capable of achieving your dreams, no matter what anyone else says. And that in itself is the most powerful response you can give. Persistence is a trait that defines the journey of those who achieve greatness. It is the foundation upon which success is built. Success does not come from talent alone, nor does it come from circumstances, luck, or connections. Success comes from the determination to continue moving forward despite adversity, the willingness to keep going even when the path is unclear, and the courage to push through when everyone else would give up. It is this perseverance that shapes individuals, molds their character, and ultimately leads them to accomplish the extraordinary. In the process of striving toward a goal, persistence reveals not just the destination, but also the strength and resilience that one develops along the way. The real transformation occurs during the struggle, not in the triumph. It is in the moments of hardship, the times when doubt and frustration cloud the mind, that a person's character is formed and solidified. To persist is to make a conscious decision every day to rise above the obstacles that stand in your way. It is not simply about continuing to work hard when things are easy or when things are going well. Persistence is about showing up when life challenges you, when the odds seem insurmountable, when every sign around you tells you to turn back. It is in those moments of difficulty that you have the opportunity to build your character and reveal the strength you never knew you had. This is the point where many fall short, where they decide that the cost is too high, that the dream is not worth the price. But those who persist, those who refuse to back down, discover a depth of resilience within themselves that they never thought possible. Every time you push through, you build your character and fortify your determination to face whatever comes next. Persistence demands something of you that few other qualities do. It demands that you confront your fears and doubts and push beyond them. It asks that you trust the process, even when the results are not immediately visible. It is a commitment to the long-term vision, to the understanding that success is a journey, not a destination. The road to greatness is never smooth. There are twists and turns, unexpected detours, and moments where the finish line seems to get further and further away. Yet persistence is the ability to hold fast to the belief that what you desire is still possible, despite what the external world may suggest. In fact, persistence often requires that you ignore the temporary setbacks, that you disregard the negative voices, both external and internal, and that you trust in your own ability to keep going no matter what. When you choose to persist, you choose to see beyond the immediate discomfort. You make a decision to look at the bigger picture, to understand that challenges are a part of the growth process. These challenges are not roadblocks, but lessons, opportunities for refinement and self-discovery. They test your patience, your focus, and your commitment to your vision. If you are not persistent, you may never experience the fulfillment that comes from overcoming obstacles and achieving what once seemed impossible. You may never get to witness your growth in the process, how you evolve from someone who was unsure and tentative to someone who stands strong and resolute in the face of adversity. Persistence, in essence, is the journey of becoming the best version of yourself, of tapping into your potential and pushing past your self-imposed limitations. One of the most important aspects of persistence is understanding that it is not a one-time decision. It is not enough to say, I will persist and expect immediate results. Persistence is a continual process, a repeated effort over time that builds momentum. It is about waking up every day and choosing to take another step, no matter how small, toward your goal. It is about making the conscious choice to act, even when you don't feel like it, even when you feel defeated or discouraged. This is where the power of persistence lies, not in the big dramatic moments, but in the small, consistent actions that you take over time. Day after day, decision after decision, persistence builds upon itself, creating a powerful momentum that can carry you through even the toughest of times. The process of persistence also teaches humility. It requires that you accept that the journey to success is not always linear, that setbacks and challenges are an inevitable part of the process. Persistence teaches you that success does not come easily, that the road is often filled with obstacles, and that the key to overcoming those obstacles is not just hard work, but perseverance. Through persistence, you learn that success is not about perfection, but about progress. It's about getting up each time you fall and learning from your mistakes. It is about embracing the process of growth and understanding that it is through the struggle that you become stronger and more capable. The ultimate reward of persistence is the transformation that takes place within you. When you push through the challenges, you develop a strength that cannot be taken away. You develop the resilience to face whatever comes your way, and you learn to trust in your ability to overcome adversity. Persistence builds a foundation of confidence as you prove to yourself time and again that you can overcome any obstacle. As you persist, you find that you no longer look at challenges with fear, but with curiosity and excitement. You begin to see difficulties as opportunities for growth, as stepping stones that are leading you to your ultimate success. With each obstacle you overcome, you become more capable, more confident, and more resilient. In this way, persistence becomes the very thing that shapes your character and prepares you for the greatness that lies ahead. Ultimately, persistence is not just a means to an end, but a process that builds and strengthens your character along the way. It teaches you to be patient, to stay focused, and to trust the process. It helps you develop a mindset that is not easily swayed by external circumstances or internal doubts. Persistence teaches you that true success is not about avoiding failure, but about learning from it and continuing to move forward. It is the key to unlocking your potential, to discovering what you are truly capable of. Through persistence, you become the person you were always meant to be, a person who is capable of achieving greatness, no matter the challenges or setbacks along the way. In life, there is a constant temptation to engage in debates and arguments, whether it is in our personal relationships, at work, or even on social media. We often find ourselves drawn into conversations that lead to nothing more than endless back and forth exchanges, where each side defends their perspective, yet no real progress is made. While arguing can provide temporary satisfaction, it is ultimately a distraction from what truly matters: results. Arguments do not move you forward, they only keep you stuck in a loop of defensiveness and frustration. If you want to achieve something significant in life, you must shift your focus away from the need to be right, away from the desire to prove others wrong, and place it instead on achieving the results you want. The first thing you must realize is that engaging in arguments is often a waste of time. You can argue for hours about the best approach to a problem or the best way to do something, but none of those arguments will bring about a solution. The only thing that produces results is action. When you focus on results, you recognize that time spent arguing is time you could have spent working toward your goals. Arguing may seem like a way to validate your opinions or show others that you are right, but it does not solve anything. In fact, it may create more obstacles than it removes. It distracts you from the path forward and often leads to unnecessary conflict. Arguments, especially those that go on without resolution, can drain your energy and your mental clarity. They create an environment where emotions take over logic and decisions become clouded by frustration or anger. When you are caught up in a heated argument, you lose sight of the bigger picture. You become fixated on defending your point of view rather than focusing on what needs to be done to move forward. In the process, you lose precious time and energy that could have been used to find practical solutions, to take meaningful action, and to make real progress. One of the reasons people argue so much is because they often believe that being right is the key to winning. However, the reality is that being right rarely produces any tangible results. In fact, many of the most successful people in the world have learned that they don't need to be right all the time. They don't waste their energy trying to convince others of their point of view. Instead, they focus on doing what needs to be done. They take action. The results they produce speak for themselves. They understand that it's not about proving a point, but about achieving an outcome. It is the results, not the words, that matter. When you shift your focus from arguing to producing results, you begin to change your mindset. Instead of spending time defending yourself or your ideas, you focus on the practical steps you can take to achieve your objectives. You stop worrying about what others think or whether they agree with you, and you focus on the actions that will lead to success. You become less concerned with being perceived as right and more concerned with getting things done. You realize that results do not require approval from anyone. They simply require focus, determination, and hard work. Success in any area of life comes down to taking action and producing tangible results. It is not about debating theory or engaging in endless discussions about possibilities. The world does not need more talk, it needs more doers. The greatest accomplishments in history were not achieved by those who argued the most, but by those who focused on results and took the necessary steps to bring their visions to life. It's easy to get caught up in theoretical discussions, to argue about the best methods or the best practices, but the truth is that these arguments rarely lead to significant achievements. What matters most is the ability to take decisive action and follow through with commitment. When you focus on results, you understand that the value of your work is not measured by how much you talk about it, but by what you accomplish. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a new idea or the thrill of a new argument, but that excitement doesn't produce results. Results come from consistent effort, from putting in the time and energy to make things happen. You cannot argue your way to success, you have to work your way there. The more you focus on doing the work, the less you will feel the need to argue. You will begin to see that the only way to truly prove yourself is through the outcomes you create, not through the words you speak. In many cases, arguments arise because of a lack of clarity or understanding. People argue because they want to be heard or because they feel their perspective is not being acknowledged. They may argue because they are unsure of the next step or because they feel threatened by the success or progress of others. However, arguing does not provide clarity, action does. When you focus on results, you begin to clarify your intentions and goals. You develop a clear sense of purpose and direction, and you take concrete steps toward achieving your objectives. You stop getting caught up in the noise of arguments and begin to work on what truly matters. You stop looking for validation and start looking for opportunities to take action and produce real results. One of the key reasons people often find themselves caught in endless arguments is that they are seeking validation. They want others to see their point of view, to agree with them, and to recognize their value. But the truth is, external validation is fleeting. The only validation that truly matters is the validation you give yourself through your actions. When you focus on results, you give yourself the ultimate form of validation. You don't need to argue for your worth or convince others that you are capable. Your results will speak for themselves. People will see your success and they will understand that your actions are what have led to that success. It's important to recognize that not every argument is worth having. There will always be people who challenge your ideas or who disagree with your approach, but you must learn to discern when it is worth engaging in a conversation and when it is simply a distraction. You can't afford to waste your time arguing with those who are not open to listening or to those who are more interested in being right than in solving problems. There will always be critics, doubters, and naysayers, but they will not determine your success. Your success will be determined by your ability to focus on what truly matters, producing results. When you stop engaging in unnecessary arguments, you free up your time and energy to focus on what is truly important. Instead of getting caught in a cycle of defensiveness, you can direct your attention to the things that will move you closer to your goals. You will start to see that the more you focus on results, the less time you have for distractions. You will begin to see that the only thing that truly matters in life is what you accomplish, not what others think of you. Your actions will become your best argument, and your results will speak louder than any words ever could. In the end, the pursuit of results is what will bring you the success and fulfillment you seek. By focusing on action and tangible outcomes, you take control of your own destiny. You stop allowing arguments and debates to derail your progress. You stop giving energy to things that do not matter and invest that energy into doing the work that will lead to real, meaningful change. The more you focus on results, the more you will achieve. And as your results speak for themselves, you will find that the need for argument diminishes. Your focus will shift from defending yourself to creating and achieving. And in the process, you will find that success is the best response to those who doubt you or seek to challenge you. The results you create will be the ultimate proof of your ability, your vision, and your worth.